Black says, hey, fellas, Kyler or Hurts this week? Need a RB2 and a flex out of Stevenson, J.K. Dobbins, Montgomery, Garrett Wilson, playing Rashi and Chase at wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, full PPR. So I guess we could start with the quarterbacks first. Kyler or Jalen Hurts? Kyler looked amazing last week. That might have been one of his best games. I didn't get to go back and watch that whole game, but some of the throws he was making, he looked like he was just completely dialed in last week.
This is tough. You have two of the top fantasy quarterbacks, and this is sometimes suboptimal because if you just have one, you're going to put them in your lineup no matter what. If you have both, you have to make a very difficult decision, and the wrong decision might cost you as little as 3 fantasy points, and that could ultimately cost you a game. We know how fantasy football is. So you have Hurts, you have Kyler Murray. When it comes to the matchup, Jalen Hurts gets the Saints, and as prolific as the Saints offense has been, Dallas was able to move the football on them. And then you have Kyler against Detroit. And the odd thing is Detroit's offense has been letting them down. Their defense has been holding up a little bit better, but this is Detroit on the road. They're in Arizona where Kyler and Marvin, they went absolutely ballistic. I think this offense is for real when it comes to Philly. In New Orleans, it's not going to be an easy place to play. Is it crazy, Steve, for me to say Kyler Murray?
No, not at all. And look at the total. I mean, you got a 51.5 total in that Lions-Cardinals game. So that definitely could be more fireworks there. And I think, McBride's going to still be a problem. Harrison looked great last week. And Murray was running. I mean, I think you stick with the hot quarterback here. Hurts, ran a lot more last week, which was great to see. It kind of looked like the old Jalen Hurts we were used to when he was smashing, but still kind of missed some throws. Still no more. Doesn't look like A.J. Brown is going to be back this week. The Saints defense is good. Sounds like Marshawn Lattimore could be out this week, but still the Saints defense is playing great. Their offense is playing great. That is a high total too of 49.5. But I'm going to go with Kyler here. I like it a little bit more.
I'm going to go Kyler too. When it comes to Vegas odds prop lines, Kyler Murray edges Jalen Hurts out across the board outside of rushing yards, and there's only a 9-yard differential. So even Vegas seems to be telling us we think Kyler is going to have a little bit of a better game. So let the second part of this question, he's an RB2 and a flex out of